Hey guys, Broik Wizard 59 here, and today I wanted to come at you finally with my newest LEGO City update for December of 2015. And so I know I did skip the November 2015 update, but I truly didn't have time to work on it for the rest of October. So I decided just to have even more progress done with the December 2015 update, and that's pretty much how it's gone. But quickly, you can see here there is my sig fig in front of my newly improved Lego Town Square, and he is wearing a custom decal printed torso, which was made by me. This is a Nike sweatshirt decal. So I basically made this because I actually do wear a Nike sweatshirt, so I thought why not do the same in Lego form. So I'll have a video covering more about that, more detail into that. But today let's take a look at the city. Alright, so we'll just take a quick overview of the entire city, just so you can get a bit of a quick look at all the changes which have been done to the city. And definitely a lot of work has been done, new arrangements, new buildings added, but let's take a look. So quickly, I want to draw your attention to the residential area, which I just want to talk a bit about. So the residential area is not turning out how I wanted it to. It's actually quite expensive, especially for houses, and I only have one house there. And I mean, I would rather take instead of buying parts for houses, because I'm not a huge fan of building houses. I like building actual like larger buildings. So I would rather, of course, use the parts that I buy to build actual buildings instead of houses. So therefore, the residential area will be put on hold for some time. So that's how it's pretty much going to be. So yeah, so the residential area, there won't be any more work done to that. Moving along to the actual, as you call it, downtown area, but this is pretty much the entire city. We'll actually start off here on the left, where pretty much the least amount of work has been done. And so basically what I did was actually a couple of things. For one, I did move the Taco Bell over here next to the AMC movie theater. And I think that looks alright, because the movie theater is kind of short and Taco Bell is almost the same size. So I decided to put it next to that. The movie theater, I did make the door pointing this way. And I think that looks okay, because if I pointed the door that way, you would basically be seeing the back of the building, which doesn't look too pretty, and I don't want to do that. So for now, this is how it's going to be. And then just moving along to the large skyline of buildings in the back. That's probably the favorite part of the city. You have your fire brigade, which is a little bit broken. I'm actually working on adding a few things inside. So for that reason, I did have to remove some of the parts. The police station. The third floor, I'm also actually remodeling because the design was very weak. It kept on breaking, so I will be fixing that also. Then the newest modular building, which is the Hilton Hotel, and man, does it make all the other buildings look small. And they are definitely not. Actually, maybe that's a bit of a better view. My Starbucks and like the police station, they are pretty tall, but then that Hilton at 5 stories, over 2,400 pieces, it cost over $140 to make. That definitely looks great. I have an individual review on that building. I actually just posted that video yesterday, so definitely check it out if you get the chance. And of course, I have reviews of all my Lego custom modulars, and that's in my modular building playlist, so definitely check that out. So moving along, at the far corner, that's where I did some more work. First off, I did of course rearrange these buildings, moving the Starbucks from over there to where it is now. And basically, I just switched the police station and Starbucks and put the Hilton in the middle. This area here, I just put the Dunkin' Donuts there for now. That's going to pretty much change as one point I do want to have a whole skyline of tall buildings. So for now, I just put the gas station at the corner and the Dunkin' Donuts next to it. And I think that looks okay. Still, it's a bit of an abrupt drop from the Starbucks to the Dunkin' Donuts. Plus, the Starbucks does kind of look small next to the Hilton just a bit. So I might try like adding maybe a floor or at least increasing each floor by a brick or something. And then moving along, this is where some big changes have happened. So if you've seen my previous Lego City updates, basically the Lego store here was actually pointed this way. These two buildings sadly did not exist at that time. And I was actually planning what to build in this area here. But the reason why I could not do this in the previous city updates is because the way I made this road was using a gray base plate, and which the gray base plate actually ends right there. So the Lego store is actually connected to half of the road. So I mean, I couldn't really shift that around. So I actually had to rebuild it completely. And I think it was a pretty good idea, as now these three buildings, my bit of my commercial section with the Apple Store, Lego Store, GameStop, I think it looks awesome. And plus they're smaller buildings, so they won't block what's in the back. Now that's pretty much what I actually do, actually. So I tried to have all the smaller buildings in the front, so they won't block the buildings in the back. And I don't like having buildings here at this area because they do block things in the back, and especially they'll be blocking that town square. So for now, I will be leaving it as such. And then you could see the road. I actually had went to the Lego store. I completely forgot, even though they had the black tile or black plates, I completely forgot to get it, and so that's still remaining. But I did get all the 1x4 black and white plates. So now basically the street, the white lines are going all the way across, and I think it looks very nice. Then this base plate I know is different, but I'm gonna change it out when I'm able to get a green one, because that is a pretty valuable one, because the dark gray base plates, you don't really have to tile the interior as you do with the green ones. So that's a pretty valuable base plate. So for now, I just put it in there just to show you how it would look. So I did, as you can see, improve or extend the road by this half base plate, as before this road was connected to this one. And the reason I did that, because I wanted to extend the town square, which was previously one base plate, but now is 1.5. And I think it looks awesome. Still not done, as this is actually where going to be my little Christmas scene for Christmas, which is actually coming up in like 19 days, I believe. I believe today is the 5th. So yeah, 20 days. So Christmas is coming by fast. I'm probably going to have my Christmas tree over here. Over here, maybe some sort of like, I don't know, little Santa Claus kind of thing. But it's going to look awesome. You could see I actually did add a raised fountain here, using some plates and bricks with a few stairs on each side. And I think that looks awesome. But that is pretty much one of the big things I got done in the city update. But that's actually pretty much it for the city update. So stay tuned, as the next city update I want to get out during December. Worst case, I'll just have a mini city update in December, just showing the Christmas scene, and maybe the full city update on January 1st of 2016. And actually that is coming up as well. So New Year's is coming up. Very, very exciting. But that's it for this Lego City update. So thank you so much for watching. This is Brick Wizard 59, and I'll see you all next time.